Okay, let's go. Hey Sony. Okay guys, so today we're doing one of the more popular loops in Andorra, and seeing as you can't do a lot of loops in Andorra because most of the roads are out and back, we're going to take you along with us on the ride today and show you what's out there. So there's a couple of towns we're going to pass. Water stops are no problem, the loop is no problem, only the weather might be. Now I'm the real thing. Okay, so our first obstacle for the day, a 3-kilometer tunnel, but at least we can't get wet here, right? Okay, so this is the first town you'll pass when doing the Three Nations loop, is Encamp. Now, not many people live here, simply because it's very enclosed. Hold on, the police is here. Hola, hola. Yeah. Anyway, this roundabout marks the exit of Encamp, so not many people live here, very enclosed, not a lot of sun. And Ordino is complaining, who wants me to carry his saddlebag, complaining about the e-bike. Anyway, we're through our first town, so regardless when you're doing this loop, if you start in Andorra la Vella or La Massana, Encamp will be the first town you pass. If you do the loop clockwise, yeah. So you just saw that roundabout. Now that's simply in between Encamp and Canillo. And on my right hand side here, you'll find a wonderful meat place. For the meat lovers. I mean, coming from South Africa, we love our meat, and if you ever pass here, stop there. I think it's called La Sangria or La Catina, La Sangria, and the meat is absolutely wonderful there. Okay, so this massive wall you see on the left hand side going up the mountain, very, very popular to hike up via Via Ferratas. If you don't know what that is, check it out, and you'll find it at the entrance of our next town, which is Canillo. And you'll also find the most popular and most beautiful climb for me in Andorra, called Ordino, from the Pas de la Casa side. Not steep, beautiful switchbacks, beautiful view. Mostly it has sun, not in the shadows. It goes up here on the left hand side. Just leaving the gloves there to dry as my hands sweat as we're going up the climb. Entrance to Canillo, garage on the right. Probably the most famous one in Canillo to stop by, which has all the goods for that terrible bonk you might feel by now. Remember that place, Burger Brothers, so right opposite it you'll find a nice little water point where you can refuel. So if you're ever here, right opposite Burger Brothers. Guys, so just before you get into Soldeo, we're quickly doing a small detour. If you're not fit, we highly recommend you don't do it, but if you're feeling good and the weather is playing with, make sure to come into Val de Incles. Absolutely stunning here, as you can see on the footage. Okay, end of the road, and I think this restaurant is called Restaurant Villa Negra. And if they are open, it's fine dining, so definitely come here. It's not too expensive, and you're gonna take your lady for a good meal. Okay, so we in one of the highest towns so far on this side of the mountain of Andorra la Vella, which is called Soldeo, and it's slow going here with the traffic, but very popular in the ski season for skiers, as you can see. Very popular. Anyway, lots of nice cars as well, not just nice views, as you can see. I would personally ride a red Ferrari, but I mean green will do as well. Okay, so as you exit Soldeo, you'll find this building block up here, and presumably Alex Dowsett lives here. He bought a house up here while we're still together in a team, I think, and don't know if he's head home, is he out skiing, what he's doing. Follow him on YouTube. He's also a YouTuber, but you should know that by now if you're Alex Dowsett fan. And yeah, it's about 2,000 meters above sea level, so he lives quite high as well. Okay, so we at the top of Porta Invalira, 2,400 meters above sea level. Nice and chilly. We're not gonna hang around too much, as you can see our view is blocked, but there's the evidence. We're here and we're gonna descend over the French border into France through Pas de la Casa, then back into Spain at Puigcerdà, which is what this vlog is about, the Three Nations loop. Okay, and here is, I guess, one of the world's highest track racing courses for cars. So 2,400, there you can see the car down there spinning and having fun. And just another thing, a lot of the Pro Tours teams, it's really become popular at Piquemaya and behind me, that the Pro Tour teams are starting to come more and more often to Andorra. It's easier to get here, easier accessible, it's really high, 2,400 meters, and you have shops and everything around, and you have good roads and safe roads. So yeah, I mean, for high altitude training it's becoming really popular, yeah, but obviously you don't want to be in winter. Nee, maar ik bedoel, zoals even voor my level. Ga rechtsom. Stop net. Okay, so we're not gonna hang around and about here in Pas de la Casa too much. It's really freezing. We're still at 2,200 meters above sea level. It's cold, we're a little bit wet, so we're gonna go over the French border and over Purmerend, which is our next climb, but it's a descent, so that's pretty nice. We're going down the hill. So we've just gone through the French border, and all the cars you see behind us is a 10k queue of people coming from France into Andorra to buy cheap cigarettes and alcohol. Well, pretty much, yeah, and skiing. Okay, so we just crested Purmerend into France, and this is a beautiful downhill, but I'm going to put the GoPro away as it's quite icy and dangerous down here.
I'm scared I can't sit down. Seem like the more I fly, the more they try to take me down. I call your phone, I treat your voice like it's my favorite sound. Your face the only piece I've known, I'm just gon' face it now. But I try to be the change I wanna see. If you fight for me, you all of me, but I try to be the change I wanna see. If you fight for me.
Okay, so the last time I stopped here was when we did Tour de France route recon. Obviously I didn't do the tour, but with Chavez and now Igita. And we stopped at this, and now I'm doing route recon with Mornay for no good reason at all. And here we are. Coffees are quick. Gracias. For what is the water, Mornay? Huh? For what is the water? To get the salt out of your mouth that was on the road, to clean your taste buds, and then you can have good coffee. I would like my skip. So nou hiervoor reg en dis so Okay, so it seems we're getting back over the Andorran border. So it's going to be a 150k ride. Very enjoyable. The Three Nations loop. Check out my Strava. It's definitely a ride to enjoy. Luckily we caught the wheel of Sep, so we have a easy ride back home in the slipstream, and it's really enjoyable. Hey, look who we found! Finish the school!
Baby Jesus, talk to me.